Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to show you guys everything that I keep on my desk as a gel nail tech, and I'm going to show you all the things that I use regularly in the salon, on my clients, in my studio, and I'm going to show you my favorites. So this is going to be everything that I keep at my desk as a gel nail tech. I work 100% with gel, so I don't have any products that are acrylic or polygel or dip. Everything that I have on my desk is strictly for gel or what I use for my gel surfaces. And I recently just did a little bit of kind of a reorganization of my desk because I wanted to try out something different. I was using a Lazy Susan to kind of keep the stuff that I need with every client on my desk, and then I could kind of spin it around and grab the stuff that I need that way. But I wanted to try something a little bit different, so I did pick up an organizer from Amazon. I actually saw this organizer from Nail Thoughts Instagram page. I'm going to show you everything that I kind of moved over into there as well, and we will see how it goes. It's a little bit bigger than I would like. I wish it was a little bit smaller, the organizer, because I just don't want to have like too much stuff on my desk. I don't want it to look cluttery, but so far it's working really well, and it's a lot easier for me to find like my brushes, because before I just had one kind of cup that all the brushes set in, and then I had a ton more brushes in my desk. But this way I can kind of spread them out a little bit more, so it's a little bit easier for me to see, and I might be able to reach more for brushes that I don't normally reach for because I can't see them. So hopefully this kind of new system will work out a little bit better for me. But let's go ahead and talk about all the things that I keep on my desk. So first, you're definitely going to need a gel lamp if you're doing gel services. So I keep 2 lamps on my desk, that way my clients don't have to crisscross their arms. And so I have the Accents Hybrid Pro lamps, and I have these lamps because Accents is my main hard gel line that I use, and it's always good to stick with the lamp that is made for your main line of gel. It's very, very important for the hard gel to be cured thoroughly all the way 100%, otherwise you can end up with allergies, you can end up with nails that lift, different things like that, chipping, breaking. So I use the Accents Hybrid Pro lamp because that's just the gel that I use, and so this works great. It does have timers on the back, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, and 60 seconds, and there is a little countdown back here that shows me how long it's been curing or what the timer is. And it also has a sensor, so I don't even need to turn it on. It's unplugged right now, but I don't need to turn it on in order for it to turn on. As soon as my client puts their hand in the lamp, it will turn on automatically. I also have a dust collector. This is very, very important, especially when doing nails, because there's going to be a lot of dust. It helps pull that dust down so you're not inhaling as much dust as you would be without it, and the dust just isn't flying everywhere. So I did get this new dust collector recently, and I am loving it. So it actually has 2 fans, and you can see it's pretty wide. So it actually has 2 fans in it, but it allows the kind of suction to be a bigger surface area. So the one I had previously only had 1 fan, and so if my clients were like slightly too far back, too far forward, too far off the side, it wouldn't work as well. The dust would not go into the dust collector as well. But this way you have a nice big area that's going to pull in all that dust. This is the SheMax dust collector. I picked it up from nailarthouse.com. I will make sure and link everything down in the description box. But so far this has been working very well, and it's super easy to clean. You just pull off this top piece right here, and then we have the filter. I do need to change the filter, and then you can see the 2 fans underneath the filter. So you would just take this filter and clean it out into the garbage after each client and empty the dust that way, and then it easily just puts back together like this. So I love it. A lot of people ask me, like, is it loud? And I wouldn't say it's crazy loud, but I also never feel like I have to turn it up all the way max speed in order for it to work very well. So I usually keep it around medium speed, low speed if I'm just doing like cuticle work or something. Of course, it's gonna make louder noise the higher you turn it up, and it's like impossible to find a dust collector that doesn't make any noise at all. So that doesn't really concern me as much, but I think it's a great dust collector. So next I have my armrest, which is from Petite Nails, and it's a shop in Europe. And I got this armrest, I want to say like 3 years ago or more. Like, it's been a while, and it's super nice and sturdy, and it's taller, it's higher up, which is helpful for me because the client's arms kind of hang over versus, and it kind of helps them relax their hands. I really like the armrest to be up a little bit higher, which is nice, and it's just super nice and sturdy. It's really great quality, and the dust collector also fits underneath of it. So if I need to move the dust collector out of the way, then I can slide it right up underneath of the armrest. Next, we have my e-file, which is another great tool that every nail tech needs. And I really suggest, when getting an e-file, investing in a very high quality e-file, because you most likely won't need another one for quite a long time if you invest in a good one from the start. So a lot of times people purchase like cheap e-files, which is, I understand, is like more in people's budgets a lot of times, but then they usually have to replace them pretty quickly anyways, and they don't last as long. So I use the Erica's Journey e-file. This one is currently not made anymore, and so Erica's sells the Medicool e-file now, which I'll put in the link down below, which Medicool has been a very, very great e-file brand that has been around for a long time. It's like a tried and true, trusted brand for e-files. But this is the one that I have on my desk currently. So I also have this little nail art display on my desk, and I kind of try and change it out depending on the season. So I just kind of changed out some of the spring summer designs, and I added like some of my plaid designs and some winter designs since we're coming into that season. If I get a chance to like practice designs or create new ones, then I will add them to this that's sitting on the desk so that my clients can see it. Okay, moving on to kind of the products that I keep on my desk. First, every nail tech needs good cleanser, alcohol, and acetone. So these pumps are from Izemi. You can get them from Zillabue, and you can get them from Hey Nails as well. They are 6.7 fluid ounces, and I like that they were a little bit shorter and that I would have two that match, because I don't think I've ever had two matching pump bottles, which is funny, but so I just have one that has pure acetone in it, and the other one is a mix of 99% isopropyl alcohol, and then I do a little bit of acetone in there as well, and that is the cleanser that I use. So you don't need any fancy cleanser, you can just make your own super easily. So I also keep some tools. So I keep all of these tools, these metal tools, in the organizer because I reach for them often. Scissors for nail decals, stickers, forms, cutting forms, a little spatula to stir any colors that I need, and tweezers again for like stickers and stuff. I do have a ton of brushes. Like, seriously, don't let me buy any more brushes. I have way too many brushes. Some of my favorites are the Light Elegance brushes. They do have a kit that they sell of all of the brushes, which I believe is 6 brushes. So you have like a striping brush, detailer brush, one that's really good for swirls. You have a squared brush, and you also get 2 little fluffy brushes. Well, one's quite small and one's very big. I like using the big fluffy brush for like dusting chromes, things like that, because it's really, really soft and gentle, so it gets all the little chrome powders off without scratching anything. Some of my other favorite brushes that I have in there is the Ugly Duckling striper brush. I use this striping brush a lot, as well as the tiny, this is the short liner brush, and this is from Zillabue. You can get this brush, and I love this brush. I've been using this short liner from Tiny like for everything. I use it to lay my structure gel on the nail, to move it around for nail art, so many things. I love this short liner brush. I have got some lotion and some cuticle oil. So I have the Luxury Daddy Lotion. I really like this lotion from Famous Names, as well as the Daddy Oil. These are what I've been using for quite a while. I do really like the lotion, and they don't have like a crazy strong scent to them. It's more of just a spa scent. I don't even know what exactly the scent is. I smell like a little bit of citrus, but it's just more of like a relaxing kind of spa scent. So I do keep these on there. And then I've also just started using the Cutie oils. These have two scents to them. They have a vanilla, which I keep the vanilla on my desk, and then I am eventually going to order a little back bar size of the other scent, which is like a tangerine citrus one. But the vanilla smells so delicious, so good. And I also retail these to my clients now. My clients love them. The little applicator is like a doe foot applicator, so it's super easy for them to apply. I also keep my primer. This is the Luminary Commit Primer. And I also did just get the Young Nails Protein Bond. I know that this primer is extremely popular with many people. People love this one. I know it's called Protein Bond, but it is actually a primer. So just so you know, a little fun fact. But I did just pick this up because I'm trying some other products. They kind of recommended using this primer with it, so we'll see. I got both of those up there. I have got my current 3 favorite top coats sitting up at the top. I've got the Light Elegance Super Shiny, which is a hard gel top coat. So if I am using hard gel, I will most likely use this top coat because it's not going to stain. The nails are going to come back like perfect in like 3 weeks. It's a really great top coat. You cannot use this top coat on just like a gel manicure though, because it will crack because it is hard gel. And then my favorite matte top coat is the Koopa matte top coat. It's so nice. It stays matte for like so long, and it's like super matte. I love this one. Koopa matte top coat. Also, I love this matte top coat for using inks. So if you use any alcohol inks, this one works great to apply the inks on top of. And then right now, my favorite soft gel or like a gel polish top coat, I'm loving the Izemi resin top gel in mid. So the mid top gel is the medium viscosity, so it's not super runny and it's not super thick. It's somewhere in the middle, which is what I kind of prefer. Also, the matte top coat is no wipe. The soft gel and the hard gel top coats, they do need to be cleansed afterwards. They have a sticky layer. Okay, in this drawer here, I have a little bit more room, as you can see in the back. This is just additional top coats. I also have some of my Luminary gel in here. I also just picked up the Cocoist tinted bases, so I just put those in there as well. I've got a blooming gel. I've got the Magic Gel Nail Guard Tackless Hyper Shine top coat, which is a no wipe top coat, but this one works amazing over stamping. So if I ever do stamping, I like to use that because it does not separate over stamping, which is really great. My Magpie top coats, my Magpie Give Me Strength, which is really great for mixing with glitter or covering glitter. So just kind of other top coats that I might want occasionally, but I keep the 3 like faves on the top of my organizer. Then this next little drawer, I have my nail wipes. I need to order more. These are the Light Elegance lint-free nail wipes. These are my favorite. I also have some micro swabs, which if you ever mess up on your nail art, grab a micro swab and you can kind of fix it a little bit. I don't reach for the micro swabs that often. I just needed kind of something else to fill in this drawer, so I threw them in there, and we'll see. Again, as I go through the weeks with my clients, I might change some things around and add things or take away things. We just kind of see how the flow goes. And then this bottom drawer here, I've got my Ugly Duckling Stick It for crystals, my Luminary pot, my black and white gel paint, and some palettes here. So kind of just some various miscellaneous things down there. So yeah, that's everything that I currently keep on my desk. If you have any questions or you want to get the links, make sure to check the description box below because I will add all the links down there. I also, one more thing is I have a couple lamps at my desk. I have this round IKEA one, and this is the IKEA tertial lamp. I think somebody said though they're not selling it anymore or it's been sold out, but this is one that I really like to use for pictures because it creates like a beautiful reflection on the nails that kind of hides imperfections, and it just makes the nails look super shiny. So I really like this lamp. And then I also have my slimline lamp on top of the desk, which is like the really long skinny one, which I love just for working. It's so bright and beautiful, and there's like a little touch button that you can kind of play with the settings, like the dim, like you can dim it down a little bit if you don't want it so bright. But for me, working with clients, I want like max amount of light. Like save your eyes, don't strain your eyes by trying to work in the dark. Like I need the max amount of light. So I love both of those lamps for that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and don't forget to follow me on my social media and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.